Okay, let me ask you this. Why do entire nations stop what they're doing when one athlete wins? Like, when Alex Eala took that WTA title in 2026, suddenly millions of Filipinos who'd never watched tennis in their lives were arguing about serves and grand slams. That's not just about sports. That's something deeper. And honestly, I think we are missing the point if we just call it a win for tennis. Let me explain why. Growing up in the Philippines, I thought I understood why people went crazy for Manny Pacquiao. The man was a legend, obviously. But there's this myth that crime rates dropped during his fights. Maybe it's not true, but the fact that everyone believes it? That's the key. Those boxing matches weren't about the sport, they were about shared experience. Imagine, streets empty, restaurants dragging TVs outside, families rearranging their Sundays. It was the closest thing we had to a national pause button. Now, we are all over the place. TikTok, YouTube, streaming. More content than ever. But less of that we are all in this together feeling. Eala's win reminded me that sports still have that magic. It doesn't just entertain, it gathers people. Here's the thing, people don't fall in love with sports first. They fall in love with people. Take Alyssa Valdez. Volleyball wasn't huge until she became a household name. Suddenly, people who couldn't tell a spike from a serve were obsessed. Why? Because her story, her hustle, her personality, became the doorway to the sport. And that's something I learned the hard way working in sports media. Executives used to ask, why would anyone care about an athlete? The answer? Because audiences don't connect with stats. They connect with struggles. With parents sacrificing everything. With athletes training barefoot. The drama isn't in the game, it's in the human behind the uniform. What fascinates me is how this flips the script on community building. Everyone's obsessed with social media algorithms and engagement metrics now. But sports figured out community decades ago. Before hashtags, before live chats, there were fan festivals, grassroots clinics, school visits. That's not marketing, it's creating belonging. When Alex Eala won gold, suddenly everyone was talking gymnastics. Not because of flips and twists, but because he made people feel like they were part of his journey. The same with Hidal and Diaz and weightlifting. The athlete becomes the hero, the sport becomes the stage, and the audience? We are not just spectators. We are part of the story. So here's my take, the game is the hook, but the community is the destination. And maybe that's the lesson for media, brands, even content creators. Technology changes, platforms shift, but humans still crave stories that make them feel connected. Think about it, when was the last time you felt truly gathered with others? Probably during a sports moment. Because the best communities aren't built with algorithms. They're built with shared dreams, underdog stories, and moments where one person's victory feels like everyone's win. What do you think? Can anything else replicate that kind of connection? Let me know in the comments.